Chapter 65. Jenny kept the high speed when she got out on the main roads. Where she was going was irrelevant. The only thing that mattered was getting away. Far away from what she had just heard, from what she had just seen, from what she had just felt. She saw the ground rushing under her feet on the worn footpegs. She saw the black asphalt turn to gravel when she came out of the city and into the forest roads. As she drove, she was being torn apart on the inside. It was as if everything was starting over. The wound after Peter, which she had long thought had healed, ruptured, and she felt the same pain as she had then. Not only had the wound opened up, it had deepened, now that also Keivan had left her. After almost 3 years together, how could he just leave her? What was wrong with her? How could she be so hard to be with that neither Peter nor Keivan had wanted to stay with her? Not even Keivan, who said he would always love her. She came to a crossroads and had to brake hard so as not to drive straight into the intersecting road. The rapid deceleration caused the tires to slip in the gravel. With a pounding heart, she managed to keep the motorcycle upright until it finally stopped a few meters into the intersecting road. I have to get it together, she mumbled to herself. I'm not going to kill myself for their sake. Stupid fucking jerks, nasty fucking idiots. The crossroads was empty. There were no cars or even road signs. There was only more gravel and several tall spruces and pine trees lining the road. She turned left and continued without knowing or even caring where she was. She just continued driving. Kilometer after kilometer, followed by more kilometers into the dark green forest, while she tried not to think. Tried not to think about Keivan, not to think about the horrible assault in Nordstan, not to think about Agneta. After a few more kilometers of driving, the motorcycle began to jerk. It didn't respond as it should when she turned the throttle. Now what? The motorcycle went slower and slower, no matter what she did. She understood what was wrong even before she looked at the small needle all the way down on the red area of the fuel gauge. I have a hard time with that word. I'm such a klutz, she yelled, causing a small cloud of mist on the visor. Instead of stopping the motorcycle, she bent down to turn on the gas tap so that the gasoline in the spare tank would flow. As usual, it was stuck. Suddenly she noticed that the ground rushing beneath her was no longer gravel. It was grass, it was... Before she understood what had happened, she heard the sound of metal against gravel, and she felt a strange sensation in her stomach when she flew off the motorcycle as she drove off the road.